Today I'm answering your questions. If you're a new player or an experienced player who just wants to know my view on the game, this video series is for you. Hey, it's you, isn't it? Thanks for coming back. It's really good to see you. Have you got a question for me? No, not yet? Think about it while you watch this video. If you put a question down in the comments below, then maybe I'll answer it in a future video, if it's interesting to everyone else. Okay, here we go. Let's answer some questions. This episode's questions are from people I know from outside YouTube. You know, Discord and stuff like that. From the next episode onwards, I'll hopefully be answering questions from people on YouTube. First question is from Toilet Grenade, who is a fellow YouTuber. What has been your hardest prize car to win? I've been very lucky to win most of the prize cars in the last 12 months. I did miss out on a few, like the back mono. I really wanted it. I bought some packs, had a good hand for the Tri-Series finals, but I got in a bracket that was just brutal, and I couldn't keep up with the rate of the other players. It's not always the best hands that win the prize cars, sometimes it's the most persistent players. That's part of the game. Luckily it hasn't turned out to be game changing. My half upgraded aerial beats it at 111 on most tracks, so I don't feel like I missed out too much. Honestly, I don't see many people using it in events. My hardest fought after prize car win this year was definitely the Mercedes C11. I was working that Sunday and didn't have much time to play or even check my position in the bracket. We were driving back from Manchester in the evening, and I managed to play 3 tickets in the motorway services while we stopped for a toilet break at 10 to 10. I didn't think I'd win it, but I did, and it's a great car. I use it tons. It was a really good surprise because I was bouncing up and down that bracket. Every time I played I went up, every time I didn't play I came down. So it was a great result. Got a question about upgrading cars from Father Joy. Do you prioritise upgrading high RQ legendary prize cars or non-prize cars? Thanks for the question, it's an interesting one. Obviously the best cars in the game are prize cars, they dominate the non-prize cars. However, you generally can't use a prize car to win another prize car, so that lowers their perceived value a bit, but not by much. You can use prize cars in challenges and non-Tri-Series events, and the quantity of cash and gold you can win from those day-to-day events shouldn't be underestimated. I have prioritised upgrading the top 5 highest RQ cars in my garage, and they are all prize cars. Normally I only upgrade a legendary to win another prize car. I don't have enough epic fuse material to go around maxing all my legendaries. When I do have 3 spare epics and no challenge series to worry about, I'll put another upgrade in one of my best cars. I've just finished maxing my Audi S1. I use it most days, so having it maxed is almost guaranteeing me a top 3 win in the events I can use it. I would definitely say keep your epic fuse material to upgrade cars that win you cars, but if you have some spare, always upgrade the highest RQ car you have. Another Mike, not me, asked, what's your favourite car in the game? That's a pretty quick answer. It's, of course, the Peugeot 208 T16 Pikes Peak. It's just so dominant on all the dry tracks. I think I'll make another separate video in a few weeks to discuss my favourite top 10 cars. Probably one from each rarity and then 3 extras. That's 10. Thanks for the question. More on that topic coming soon. Beamer Lover on Discord asked, what are your thoughts on the current track sets in the game? Actually, I think they're great. There's so much variety. Hutch have added quite a few recently, and their ideas have been great. Some of them are confusing. It's not always clear how twisty a twisty track is, or if a corner in a long drag makes much difference. But that's okay, it adds a level of interest to playing. And yes, I know we all complain when Hutch puts strange track set combinations in an event. You know what I mean, when there's a dirt hill climb, but there's no cars available that can get up a hill climb without DNFing. I don't mind that. It gives variety. It means we all struggle together. It can't be easy coming up with new track ideas. So yes, I love the variety. John asked the question, do you buy the club's multiplier? In short, I used to, I don't anymore. It is a great deal if you're playing clubs a lot. For my first couple of years, I played clubs all the time, each week buying the multiplier, double my cash earnings. Around Easter this year, I decided to cut back my time spent playing top drives, specifically clubs in top drives. My garage had grown massively, so it didn't seem that buying ceramics was as important as it used to be. I still play clubs casually, but I haven't bought the clubs multiplier since. Now, you may have noticed that a month ago I started a YouTube channel. This YouTube channel. And by starting to produce videos, I now have put pressure on myself to open packs and create content to create new videos. I haven't started hitting clubs too hard. If Hutch keep the challenges and big events coming, then I shouldn't have to. If you have a smaller young garage, and more importantly, if you have the spare time, I suggest buying the multiplier and playing clubs to earn cash. If you have a big garage, and all you get when you open a ceramic is fuse material, then you've paid your dues. You can relax away from clubs. Save that gold to buy a bigger pack for a challenge or a tri-series. Okay, the last question in this episode is from Panda on Discord. How would you make the tag challenges better? Well, to me, challenges always seem slow to build up. A new tag comes into the game and we all rush to start upgrading the cars. Then the challenges are released and all you can play is 5 tickets per day for the first few days. It's such an anticlimax. I would do a big bang start. Make the first open challenge 50 rounds long with all the tickets available to play immediately. Make it a challenge that covers all cars from common to epic. The extra cash reward would really help with the upgrading costs, and it would mean the challenge had a big launch. If people don't have the time for a big 50 round challenge, then they can do it at their own pace because the tickets are open. But those of us that are always waiting for the next thing to do in Top Drives, it gives us this big explosive start. I think this question is going to be a topic for my Annoying Things series in the future. There's definitely more to discuss on this topic. That's it. Thank you to the people who gave me questions to kick off this video series. If you have a question for me, please leave it in the comments below. I'll try to answer as many as possible in future videos. Thanks for watching. Question time is over.